Executioner!
Welcome to the club where them niggas get the bullets. Loaded up guns with the trigger and we pull it. We got bad bitches twerking cause they do this. Run up on us, you get dropped, bitch, you stupid. You don't want me pull a knife to a ring fight. Switchblade, blade runner on the king, right? Magic killer on the floor, devil in your six. The art of finesse by fucking on your chick. We don't throw down in the air, we just shoot up. The girl want a beast king cause she chews up. I'm too sweet on the lips, now she booed up. She don't fuck with losers, her niggas just screwed up. These niggas thinking you're the realest, fell off the floor. Started laughing at you stupid niggas. Life is war when you out here grinding and you hustle. I'll make sure that you niggas won't score. I'ma leave your ass scorn. Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas play with Beyblade?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Caprende.
I'm over here while I'm with the Bullet Club. Switchblade hit your belly, good to be your dub. Me and LP gotta get it out the mud. Pulverizing hot beats, that's what I love. In the VIP with the vets be, cause the game stay cold like Gretzky. We not playing basketball, don't press me. Man, which dude want their face messy? Got more bars than the boulevard. I'm just like a dealer, stay pulling cars. And unpredictable when I'm fully charged. When your entourage over with a fucking car. Got that rock from China. When she slip that shit, I will grind her. My J's white, you can't find her. Awesome caliber like Illa.
Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas play with Beyblade?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Caprende. Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas play with Beyblade?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
Yay!
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Caprende.
1 2 1 2. I'm sounding to be 1 2. Yeah. Go and tell them I am live. Oh yeah. Council Roundtable B 172. You already know the vidabs. Talk about the old-fashioned rats to let y'all know what's happening, you dig? And speaking of old-fashioned, I swear to God, that dude, Cringer Mahal. Yeah, I call him Cringer Mahal, not gender, Cringer Mahal. I swear this dude wrestling style is like from the mid-90s. I'm not even going to hold you. It's like, yo, almost everything about this dude, Arsenal, is just trash and so old-fashioned. And I'm not going to completely shit on the match. I'm not going to go there. Yeah, I'm not going to completely shit on the match. The match was okay. I ain't gonna lie, that's probably the best match Jinder Mahal ever had. And that's a fact. What match he had better than that? And that's because this dude, Seth Rollins, is a magician in that damn ring. We're not even going to play with it. That's a fact. But thanks for pulling up, y'all. You know what I mean? You already know. Hit that thumbs up. You know how we give it up. We got a lot to talk about, B. We're going to talk about the Hard to Kill card. You know, we got a new TNA champion, Moose. And, yo, shouts go out to Moose. It's like this dude, I don't know if this dude probably eat only salad and drink water every single day, but he stayed getting in shape. He stayed getting ready for the big events. Like, definitely a Impact / TNA loyalist when it comes to that dude Moose. I'm not even going to hold you when it comes to ballet. What it do, though? Yeah, man, Moose is the truth.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm shocked that Alex Shelley lost. I figured he was gonna, I figured he was gonna hold it down. Definitely, that's the other thing too. Everybody out there, we've been having some crazy weather. Be like this past 5 days, it's been crazy. I really hope, like I was saying in the last show, like I just hope everybody stays safe. It's like what Ballet said. I hope y'all still safe. I hope everything copacetic with y'all. Like my fucking power had went out for a short period of time. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. But I was like, come to figure out why my fucking fuse blew. I'm like, what a bum. I'm thinking my electricity went out. I'm here like all night. Me and my lady, we like, you know what I'm saying? Like with no electricity, no nothing, just all night. My bozo ass was like, oh shit. Well, the electric company told me like, yo, did you even check the fuse? I'm like, you know what? Don't judge me. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, we're gonna talk about Hard to Kill. We're gonna talk about this dude, Jungle Bum. You already know this dude, Jungle Bum, ripping up contracts and all that, supposedly, allegedly, whatever the case may be, and cross seas. It's like, yo, I get what this dude Jack Perry doing. I get it. You know what I mean? He's trying to come off as a badass, and in a way, I don't blame him. Like he's trying to be that prick because he can't do whoa, 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 whoa. He can't do that bullshit no more. So he's trying to be that prick. And I'm not gonna lie, in a way, I'm liking it. Pause. In a way, I fucks with it. You know him. You know what I mean. Remember, I was saying that episodes from before. I was saying that this dude, Jungle Bum, he needed, you know what I'm saying, to have that, like how this dude father was in Beverly Hills 90210. Like he was like that, that cool, badass type of guy, whatever. For y'all motherfuckers out there that remember 902, I never really watched the shit myself. I just know, like, the chicks I've been around, you know what I'm saying, at that time, they always fucking spoke about that shit or whatever. That's how I knew about, like, the cast or what may have you. But yeah. I think what he's doing, it got people talking. I'm here for it. You know what I mean? And he just gotta change that God-forsaken song. Like sound like this dude Beethoven is on a Four Loko. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, you bum. Damn. How I'm sounding though, B? How y'all feeling out there? Hope everybody. Yeah, remember, right? Dylan McKay, that's his name. I don't, like I said, I didn't really watch the show. I just knew like a lot of females, they loved 90210. 90210 was their shit. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Rollins, you know what I mean? Did this dude Cringer Mahal hurt Rollins? Reports said that he messed up his leg, when in the match when he tweaked it. That was a legitimate injury. But like I said, shots go out to Rollins, man. He still held it down after that. Continued on the match. And this dude is just a cancer, man. This dude Cringer Mahal. And people really legitimately caping for this dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, shots go out to WWE and Tony Khan retarded ass, basically beefing the fucking the matchup without even, like, basically you just brung a herd of watchers to watch this damn match, even though we all knew what the outcome was gonna be. We all knew the match was gonna be trash. And I'm not gonna lie, like the match ultimately wasn't trash. I wouldn't say it was trash, but he's trash. He's a you know what? Let me just open up the floodgates. For it's too early to turn up. We still got a whole show ahead of us. Lesnar's supposed to be coming back. Of course, he's gonna come back for the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing too. If this dude Seth Rollins is hurt and supposedly is supposed to be missing the Rumble, like what do we do? You know what I'm saying? Like because you know when it comes to leg injuries, you already know how that shit is. Like a lot of motherfuckers like you know, they never come back from that shit when it comes to leg injuries and all that shit. But yeah, there you go, B. Hit that thumbs up too, B. Stop playing with me. Funny looking motherfuckers. Y'all better hit that thumbs up. Don't play with me. And share too. Make sure y'all let them know we live, yo. We gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about this dude, Joe versus Hook tomorrow. Is that gonna be tomorrow? Yeah, I think it's gonna be tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Naomi, that was her last match at Hard to Kill. I guess she's not gonna be resigning. She's not gonna be resigning to TNA. So that is a main event, right? Okay. And I like Hook, you know what I'm saying? But he's a dead man. We all know this dude he's done. And they better not do no goofy shit and have him on some beating up Joe for a long period of time. I don't even think I ain't gonna lie, I don't even think that should be the main event because that should be a quick squash match. Hook should get squashed. Let's not even play games with this. Let's really be real. He's gonna get squashed. He should get squashed. I would say like have Hook, you know, catch Samoa Joe with like one suplex, and that'll piss. You know what I mean? Have Hook suplex Samoa. Yeah. Have him suplex Samoa Joe and have this dude pissed over that shit and just rip this dude apart. Yeah, and I'm all for it. Why not? I'm not mad at Trinity, you know, for going out, you know, testing the waters elsewhere and then, you know, come back home. You already know, like, motherfuckers be weird, like, oh, yo, she's a traitor, and I see you, Black Star. As a matter of fact, you gotta take that down. It ain't your birthday no more. Change your name. I'll let you rock. I'll let you rock on the last show. You gotta change your name up now. You ain't be panhandling over here panhandling. You're a Black Star. I'll let you as soon as you change your you switched. Okay, I got you.
What's up?
Yeah, so I mean, this is the birthday boy right there. How was your birthday?
It was good. It was good.
That's good, man. That's good.
Went to eat, relax, had a good weekend. Packers won. I'm good.
Oh man, them Cowboys was crying. Yo, everybody was crying. I'm like, yo, damn. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like everybody was really legitimately crying.
I was in shock. Like I'm sitting there, and it was like it was about to be 20-0.
Mm.
And then I'm sitting there, I'm looking at it, I was like, the Cowboys are gonna wake up, right? like they're gonna wake up from this
Holy
immediate
shit.
coma that's going on right now, right?
I think I'll bump my head. All this time I don't think I have my mic on. Oh my god. Come on, we're professionals over here.
Like I was thinking that like they're gonna wake up from this coma, right? And they didn't wake up, and it was 27-0. I was all like, they're not gonna wake up. We're gonna win this.
I see you, Tove.
Like I was in shock. What's good, Tove?
Yo.
What the hell? What the hell is that? That's supposed to be Ash is a grown up or something?
Now that's Pimp Squirtle.
Nah, it's Taguro Squirtle.
That's Pimp Squirtle.
Yeah.
No, I never heard of him. What's going on, TKO?
Yo.
Let's get it, TKO.
My God. Man, oh man.
Gosh.
WWE loves giving us the
I think
heart attacks,
They're actually going to give us Gunther.
I just want to say, as someone who doesn't even pay attention to football like that, the Cowboys memes this past weekend were fucking hilarious. Oh my god, some of the best laughs I've had.
Like, oh yeah, like I was laughing, but I was like thinking, I was thinking that those are like the Cowboys are going to join us in this game, right? Like, there's no way we're winning this game 27-0. Like, I have to turn off the TV, turn it back on, turn it back on, put it on Fox to make sure I'm watching the same game. Hey, but the Chiefs advancing, playing
That's
Buffalo.
Right.
I think it's at Buffalo, right?
And -4 degrees, yo. This dude, Andy Reid's mustache was frozen.
Like I immediately thought of like, well, Dolphins ain't winning this game. -4, -25 wind chill. They ain't winning.
You know they was tight. You already know they was tight because they like. We from motherfucker. We in Miami, and then we come out here. It's -4 degrees. Like we in Antarctica or some shit.
Yeah, the quarterback was from Hawaii,
and then getting tackled on cold ice grass like that. Yes. Be fun.
Them dudes are warriors. And Mahomes' helmet cracked.
Like during pregame, I think it was Chris Collinsworth's son was like hitting the grass, and like it sounded like someone was knocking on the door. That's all like, oh my god, it's frozen.
Yeah,
like, what is this?
Yo, it's no joke out here, B. I've been laying down more salt than the chef out here.
That's all like, why are they playing this game?
Gotta be a warrior right now.
Like they postponed the Buffalo game, and those look like fucking the Frozen Kingdom Palace.
But I hope y'all safe out there because we all feeling it. That shit is going all over the damn place. So yeah, B.
My team's about to get their ass kicked on Saturday. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this win.
Yeah, good luck on that.
Knowing the immediate ass whooping that's coming our way.
Let's get to it. Hold on, let's get to it though. You know what I'm saying? Seth Rollins looking like he might be up out of here, unfortunately. Hopefully he gets better soon. If that's a rumor.
They have to do the cash in now.
Well, first off, I just want to say WWE loves giving us heart attacks with that gender match. And
that near fall after the suitcase to the throat, then the coloss.
Bruh.
They have to do the cash in next week.
Like, how you hit somebody with a suitcase to the throat, though? I never heard of no shit like that.
Like Seth Rollins is hurt. They have to do the cash in next week.
There seems to be some kind of There seems to be some kind of curse they have with leg injuries lately. Something about the style they work. A lot of people are hurting their legs. Charlotte, um,
Cora,
Rollins,
Cora Jade
yeah,
just
whatever,
got injured.
that chick's name. Something about that style seems to not do well on the muscle tendons, so they may
Like yeah,
want to do some kind of
that hyper athletic style that they're running really
yeah,
isn't
they may
for
want to
older
do
people.
some kind of meeting at the PC or something to reevaluate how they're working down there. That's like the third like leg injury in a row. So
Well, we don't know how serious Seth's injury is yet until the reports come out.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
from what
Like
I
as soon as we know the injury, if it's bad, then Priest has to cash it next week.
well, the
and to
good
be
news is the
honest,
report said he was walking backstage.
Okay.
That's good.
yeah, but even still, and plus they did, and if they, and personally, I won't even be mad if Seth misses the Royal Rumble, especially at how he's been operating. I think I would rather Seth take the Rumble off than to have him fight somebody random.
This should be the triple threat because every 10 years there's a triple threat lately. So this should be the triple threat. It should be Rollins, Punk, and Priest. That's what it should
Well,
be.
I was thinking this, right? Maybe he's not legitimately hurt. Maybe this is per storyline, given the fact that this dude Punk is not pulling no damn double duty at the Royal Rumble. Like that's number one. Because remember, we was all thinking that, or we was all predicting that Rollins and Punk at the Rumble, basically being one of the main events.
No, that's Mania. That's
Well,
Mania. I knew that right away.
you think that's gonna be Mania?
That's Mania.
Okay.
If Punk wins the Rumble, then it's got to be Mania.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna get? Now I doubt they're gonna do that. Give the Royal Rumble to Punk. I doubt they'll do that.
They did the same thing with Cody last year. It's not above WWE to do it. They might give
It's
Punk the
not. It's
Rumble,
not.
but
But
they
there's a
might
different
give Punk
era.
the Rumble,
There's a
but he
Triple
might
H
not
era. There's
win.
a thing. There's a Triple H era. So we might see something different.
Even still, they might give Punk the Rumble, but there's no guarantee he'll get the title.
Like especially if it's a triple threat. Like to me, there's two different directions that
What's
they
up,
can go.
Virgo?
Hey, Virgo. It's
Hey.
either next week Priest cashes in, and then it's Priest versus Rollins at the possibly Priest versus Rollins at the Rumble if the injury isn't serious. Priest
Well,
versus Rollins at the main at the Rumble. Priest retains. Rollins connives his way into the title match after, or possibly.
You need to let this pre shit go, bro. I'm sorry. That's
What are you saying? It
I
has
ain't
to be
gonna lie.
next
The
week.
opportunity was yesterday. If you
It has to be
think
next week. It has to be next
nah,
week.
bro.
If it's
Nah,
serious,
it's not
it
even
has to be
about
next
that,
week.
man.
Nah,
They've
they
made him
jumped the
look.
shark,
If you've been
right?
watching WWE for any period of time, when they book you to look like a fucking idiot, they're not at the main event level, bro. You're just not.
Yo,
Like what was it? What was
the
it the other week?
suitcase going, the suitcase
Rollins had
going
a
in
match.
Rollins' throat was more over than this dude cashing that shit or potentially
What was
cashing
that?
it.
What was the match like? Rollins had a week. Like it wasn't this week. It was a few weeks ago. I forgot who he was facing. Oh, I know. He had the match with Drew. Rollins had the match with Drew, and then Priest tried to cash in, but then Drew gave him a Claymore. Seth rolled.
No,
He
that was
beat
funny
Drew.
though. That
Yeah,
was funny.
he beat Drew, and then the commentary team was like Priest didn't cash in, and it was like he still could though because Seth was still like tired and beat up, and then Priest just fucking stood there, and then like all this comedy of our truth. Like I listen, truth is cool and all,
What
but
the hell is
it's
that?
comic relief.
It ain't me.
Not me.
That sounds like somebody got a robo bead.
Hmm.
And I'll like this
Somebody's phone going
comedy
off.
shit with truth, man. Like this comedy stuff. Like anybody who's getting prepped to win a world title, they're not going to be doing fucking comedy segments of our truth, dude.
Well, okay then.
That all true shit is over. That shit is over. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's entertaining.
Well, okay then. Well, how about this question, Toph?
Cause here's
If-
my bad. Go ahead.
If if you're sure, right, that they're not going to do like a Priest cash in, or Priest is going to fail his cash in, then why do the test run of the fireworks going off, meaning a title change?
Well, that's WWE, man. Like I'm over the Money in the Bank briefcase. If it was up to me, I would have gotten rid of that shit years ago. It's a played out, tired concept. But that's
Replace it
another
with what?
story.
I would say this.
Completely.
It don't have to be though. It don't have to be played out. Just
It's
book
played
it
out, man.
better.
No,
Like,
just
it can get booked better because it does bring suspense when it's treated properly.
I'm just over it, man. It's just a
But here's
played
the
out
point,
concept.
though. Here's the point, though. They all had a losing streak leading up to the cash in. Even
No,
Edge
you can
had a
have a
losing
losing
streak.
Yeah.
You
And
can,
that was
you
Mr.
can have a
Anthony.
losing streak. You can have a losing streak, but like it's another
No,
thing when
hell
you're
no,
like,
you can't. Because
no. What I'm saying is we've had Money in the Bank cash in people before who've been on a losing streak, but we've never had one who's like doing comedy shit on a weekly basis. Like, how am I supposed to take this dude seriously if you're doing fucking t-shirt vignettes of our truth? Like, what?
Like I remember the coldest moment before the cash in. Remember when Edge on One Night Stand pinned Beulah and started humping her?
oh yeah, humping
Before-
Oh,
Yeah, I remember that.
Lord.
rated R.
Before the 3 counts.
That was
And
funny.
my problem with Priest is, again, like, I'm not even trying to bully the guy. Like, I don't hate the dude. Like, you know,
Sounds like
I
he
followed
did.
him since I followed him since his Ring of Honor days. It's just like the dude's not even popping like that. Like, he's not even top 10 overdues in the company. He's not even the most overdued in his own group. Like, Dom gets bigger reactions than he does. Like,
Yeah,
Jey
like I was saying
Uso-
before, Judgment Day is starting to drag him down. I said that a few episodes
Right.
ago. They
Realistically,
are.
I thought they were gonna kick Priest out by now, to be honest with you, and replace
What they
him
should
with
do,
WWE.
what they should do is he should cash in and he should lose, and the story should be like, "Damn, you guys held me back. I don't even need you." He leaves them. Balor gets salty. He ends up feuding with them. He goes on a babyface run, and then you can give him the belt sometime after that.
So you
know,
want
Well, you got to
so basically what you want is Balor versus Priest.
Well, you got to factor.
I mean, if that's the match that you got to do to get him over.
Okay,
That-
I understand
The
it.
end game should be Balor versus Priest. That should be the end
I
game.
mean, I'm not sitting here clamming for the match because I don't give a shit about Balor. But if that's the route you got to go to get Priest over to that next level, then yeah, I guess go ahead and do Priest.
Yeah,
Balor.
is that it makes sense because isn't Balor the one of the leaders of Judgment Day? So it only makes sense. Balor should be the one because they're already teasing it. They've been teasing it between him and Balor.
Well,
That he's the
the
one
thing is,
gonna
I gotta
get
factor
him
this
out
in.
of Judgment Day, which should have been like what TKO said. It should have been happened.
Yeah.
Like it's like
the thing
them.
is,
Them
You
putting
see
the tag team belts on them, it was like a bigger anchor on them. It's like because they're not really they having matches here and there. You know, you got DIY prepping to face them and all that, but it's
They had good matches
they're not
though.
doing anything with those belts.
Them versus the Creeds was popping. I like that match.
Yeah, you got a point with that one too. But where's the Creeds? Keep them on TV. They should have the Creeds on TV every week, no exceptions.
They are on TV every week. They
wasn't on TV this week.
Yeah, they were.
They were when?
They were doing a backstage segment.
Yeah, segment. Okay, I didn't see that segment.
Okay.
Yeah, but they were there. And also factor this in, aside from them being the tag team champions, they're also building up, by the looks of it, building up a feud between Priest and McIntyre. They got them fighting next week. So
I would love to see that, but it's not going to happen at Mania. And
But McIntyre is cooking. McIntyre is definitely cooking. Like he's one of the best on Raw right now.
I am so pissed that match isn't happening at Mania.
It's happening in the right place.
Man. You never know. It could happen.
Yeah, it's happening in the right place right now. It's cool right now.
It could happen.
But it should happen.
If Seth gets hurt, or if it's more serious than we think, that's probably a Mania match right there.
Yeah, they better have that shit at Mania. Shit, I like that match.
I just think, and I hope after all this shit, You know, this should be leading to this dude Drew McIntyre winning that World Heavyweight Championship
in front of fans this time.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
for it, but he still hasn't signed a new deal, so I don't know what's going on there.
That'll get him
Oh,
to
yeah,
sign
you're
if he wins the
right.
title.
Yeah, you're
McIntyre
right.
still ain't re-signed yet, so which means
They'll get him to sign if he wins the title. If
Yeah,
they're
but
gonna put
you-
the title on him, even though he doesn't have a contract,
He
he's
hasn't.
going to
He
sign.
hasn't signed. Sheamus hasn't signed a new deal. Rollins and
Sheamus-
Becky haven't signed, but I
Sheamus
know
is
they'll be
gone.
signed. So
Sheamus is gone. Sheamus is good as gone.
Seth and Becky, I'm not worried about because their deals don't end until the summer, and I'm pretty sure they're not going anywhere.
Nah, yo, you know where Sheamus should go? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Sheamus should go to TNA. I think Sheamus should be great in TNA. Imagine a match between Sheamus and Moose.
That's why you want
but Moose has stayed for far too long. Moose should go.
Well, he's a new champion.
I don't give a shit. He should be gone.
Well, where would Moose go? WWE? They already got
that's the only place. That's the only place Moose could go.
But he's too much like Bobby Lashley to them. So how would he?
He should go. I don't give a shit where he goes. He should leave.
Because he's not gonna go no AEW. Like he would definitely be lost in the shuffle.
I'm not saying he should go to AEW, but I'm just saying he would have to change a lot of things about him to go to WWE because he's too much like Bobby Lashley.
Like he did. He
that's
basically
why he's staying where he at. My bad.
He basically has done everything in that company. He should go. If
I think there's been so much.
Where can he go? Go to Japan?
Possibly. I don't give a shit.
I think there's been so much focus on Cody, and we were doing the stream. We weren't on stream long last year, but there was so much focus on them dropping the ball with Cody and whether or not he should have won or whatever, blah blah blah. I said it that night. Sandman was there. I thought it was dumb that Sheamus didn't win the Intercontinental title because that was a story too. That was literally his whole thing. He wanted to win the Intercontinental title. Gunther didn't need that belt. I mean, him being the longest reigning champion, that's cool and all, but he didn't really need that shit. He was ready for the world title then, and Sheamus lost and they just fucking put him on a different brand and they didn't do anything with him. So, because the story
there's going to be time added onto his deal though.
I guess.
I don't know how much.
That match, those matches that him and Gunther had, and Gunther and McIntyre had, those were fucking wars.
I just think that
I could just go back now and watch that shit. And I'll still be entertained.
I just think the benefit that WWE has is that, and I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just being honest. They're doing good business and good on them. But I guess when you're doing good business, you can just afford to just
fuck up
make
every once in a while.
Mistakes. Yeah, because I feel like these past 2 years.
That far because I'm not allowed.
Because these past 2 years, I would say these past 2 years of WWE. I'm not going to say I have to phrase this. The past 2 years of WWE, I feel like this is the most amount of red hot baby faces that WWE has just let cool off for no reason. Sheamus was over, they cooled him off. Sammy was over, they cooled him off. Cody's still over, but he's not as over as he was last year. LA Knight was really over last summer. He's still over, but he's not as over as he was. So many baby faces, they're just cooling off.
To be fair to WWE, they haven't done the massive fuck up yet.
They already did the massive fuck up with Cody last WrestleMania. That was a massive fuck up.
That was a big fuck up, but it wasn't. But it wasn't.
It wouldn't have been a fuck up if they had something planned for him. That was the whole thing. They didn't have nothing planned for Cody afterwards.
It wasn't a momentum.
The whole thing. Like I said, I'm not mad about him losing at WrestleMania. I'm mad at the fact that they didn't have nothing planned for him afterwards. That's the whole point. Because Cody was, like I keep saying over and over again, Cody was not winning that WrestleMania just like that. If we just came from being the opposition, it don't work like that. We're gonna have to scratch and claw. But if after that you got this motherfucker going against Brock for no damn reason and fucking Judgment Day, after that shit, this dude can't even fucking say a sentence. All you hear is burn.
Not out, but
that shit. And then this dude, and every time he gets shitted on every time Cody Rhodes gets shitted on, he comes up the next day. Whoa. Like, are you retarded? Why are you happy? You are getting dick down your throat, you fucking bum. Pause.
But here's my point. Like yeah, they have done fuck ups, and like I'm not saying that they're perfect, but what I am saying is this: what I meant by like a monumental fuck up. I'm talking about like a fuck up that killed that killed the momentum backstage. Yeah. And they written that way, or they written that.
You gotta repeat that, my dude. You just
going in and
you lost mad connection just now.
My bad.
Yeah.
I said that, like I said that it wasn't a momentum killing fuck up. That that when Cody lost, a backstage morale didn't dip until Vince came back that following Monday. That's what I meant by a monumental fuck up. That made everybody backstage thinking, "Oh fuck, it's back to the old times again."
I mean, even still, a bad idea is still a bad idea.
Yeah, like I said, like it wasn't a small fuck up. It was a huge fuck up. But it wasn't a momentum killing fuck up.
Yeah, but I guess so. But even still, Cody losing to Roman, I don't think we're necessarily mad at that. It's just the fact that how do you go from main eventing Mania to a random feud with Lesnar to fighting Judgment Day every week to getting misted in the face by Shinsuke? Like, how does that compute?
To me, it's not about Cody. I'm just sitting here, just kind of raising my hands in the air, and I'm just like, what's the point of this shit? So let's just say Cody wins the Rumble. He challenges Roman again. All right, what's different this time? What was so important that Roman had to retain last year? Like, why now? Why is he losing this year when he didn't lose last year? Like, there's no reason. They didn't do anything. He won. He disappeared again. Did the J feud. That feud was awful. The match was awful. Disappeared again. Didn't compete in War Games. Disappeared again. Could barely show. Like, what's the point? Like,
you could
what
say.
Did Roman do? What did Roman do after he beat Cody? Basically nothing. All he really did was the J feud. That was it.
You could say, but again, to be fair, you could say the same thing about the Punk Moxley feud. Punk didn't give a fuck about Rocky 3.
I mean,
he didn't give a fuck about that.
That's sus. I mean, everyone should love Rocky.
No. Like I'm not saying that him not giving a fuck about Rocky 3 like is a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying that he didn't give a fuck about it. Bottom line, that was a bad idea. Again, it wasn't a momentum killing idea, but it was a bad idea. You got to call things both ways. You got to call things even.
Time for another good idea, bad idea. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Good idea. We don't talk about Shinsuke. Like, Shinsuke just need to just pack it up. Just pack it up, my dude. Like, you want to talk about a motherfucker getting squandered. And I know he's not a baby face. He's a heel now, which he could be a most deadly, lethal assassin type heel. But he's not because he keeps on fucking losing. And I'm not saying he should be on an undefeated streak or whatever, but it's like, yo, if this dude is constantly losing, how can we take him serious? I don't understand the WWE formula when it comes to them supposedly building threats.
Yes, you do, bro. We already talked about it, man. He's Ziggler.
Speaking of, congrats to him. I know he's gonna have some great matches in TNA. Remember, I said he would be a perfect fit in TNA, and I'm glad he chose that decision. And I can't wait to see him cook. Like, this is a match of him against
He about
Alex
to fight.
Shelley. I'm here for it.
Yo, real
He
quick,
about to-
congrats
well, he about
congrats
to
to
fight-
you. Congrats to you and Toph because you two called it. Me and TKO said Mustafa. But Mustafa went to New Japan, so yeah.
Hey, his name is
I mean,
President
hey.
Ali.
I mean, hey, I'm not
President
mad at
Ali.
him. I mean, he already got his first match in New Japan, so I'm ready for that. And plus Ziggler, he about to fight Trey Miguel and Matt Cardona, so it's about to be lit.
I was
Yeah,
so
it's
confused.
gonna be. It's such a fun time to be a wrestling fan. It's so much, not only just regular wrestling, but exciting wrestling. Like we're intrigued. I remember last year around this time, I was sleeping.
Yeah,
Like I was
never
that
forget
shit,
that.
man. I'm pumped. Like for the Royal Rumble, I'm pumped. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to shit. And now
The one
last year, excuse
thing-
me, 2 years ago. My bad, y'all.
So
Remember-
The one
2022.
thing I will,
Okay.
the one thing I will give WWE credit for is they built up a lot of guys who have the potential to
Yeah.
win. Like, usually in the Royal Rumble, there's like multiple people who could possibly win.
Yeah,
They
and
haven't
you
had
know,
that for a while.
yeah.
They
'Cause-
built up five.
because
They built up
you
five
got-
possible winners.
As a matter of fact, thinking of this one thing that a lot of people didn't talk about would these dudes, other than Roman Reigns, of course, be playing playing double duty? Would they be double dipping in the Royal Rumble? Like, you know what I mean? Like when it comes to Randy Orton, AJ, and LA Knight, would they be in that match and then also be in the Royal Rumble? You gotta think about that too. They could be potential
Way
wild
too
cards also.
quick of a turnaround.
It depends on when Roman's match is.
Roman's gonna be the main event, so no.
No,
They're
no,
not
no,
gonna be in the
no.
Rumble.
The Rumble's going to be the main event. We
Oh,
all
the
know
Rumble's
that
gonna be the main.
for a
Oh,
fact.
okay.
The Rumble's
Are you-
definitely going to be the main event.
Well,
Is
no,
there a time?
because-
Is
no,
there a time
sure,
the
'cause it
Rumble was
wasn't-
definitely the
it
main
No,
wasn't
event?
the
because
main
Roman
event.
has it set up in his contract that if he's not last, he's first, and if he's not first, he's last. Remember, he main
I
evented
don't know.
last year.
But hold on. Was the Rumble ever not the main event on the Rumble?
Yeah, Roman's
Yeah.
match main evented last year. Remember?
Yeah, he fought Kevin Owens last year.
Oh yeah, that's when Sammy turned.
You're right.
That's when
Mhm.
Sammy turned.
And the year before that, the one where you fell asleep, he fought Seth in the opener. Remember? So
Yeah.
More than likely, the women's Rumble.
Which, by the way, they never continued or followed up
right,
on that, by the way.
right, yeah.
You are
Yeah,
so
that's
right.
another loose end.
Yeah.
So, but
More
yeah,
than
that's how
likely,
Roman has it. That's how he has it in his contract. He either
If you
main
think of
event.
it, that's the real story. Seth is the one that got the real story. If you think of it, his Seth
there you go.
Rollins' story is he wants to be better than Roman Reigns. That's his story.
Well, if we're really gonna be honest, he kind of is. Honestly, I always thought he was the best Shield member. So
Like, how about this for a possibility? Let's just say, right? Let's just say second match in the card. Seth faces Drew. And let's say Drew wins. Do you see Seth coming back to the co-main?
I mean, Drew's in the Rumble, so that's not happening anyway.
Okay.
I just know that
Or
a
Seth-
couple of these wrestlers, maybe a handful, they're gonna have to pull double duty. Because look at the matches that you got. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to that triple threat match. I mean, excuse me, that fatal 4-way match that Roman's gonna be in. I know at least two of them, either AJ and Randy Orton, or I know this dude LA Knight's definitely gonna be in the Rumble. He has to pull double duty. He has no choice but to pull double duty.
I don't think he will.
especially if they got some massive returns coming.
Again, it's way too quick of a turnaround.
I think the problem with the Rumble, because I've talked about this before. SmackDown is a shit show, man. They just gave up on SmackDown, and my personal theory is they gave up on SmackDown when they realized that they weren't going to renew with Fox. I think when they move back to USA, they may put more effort on SmackDown. I've given Raw compliments. 3 hours is still a chore to sit through, but when you look at Raw, you see actual structure, organization. Whereas on SmackDown, it's just a bunch of random shit. If you look at the potential possible Royal Rumble winners, they're all Raw guys: Cody, Punk, Drew, Gunther. No one's talking about anybody on SmackDown winning the Rumble because they're not doing fuck all of anybody on SmackDown. Lashley's in a group not doing nothing. Cross is in a group not doing nothing. What's the guy's name? Santos Escobar. He's in a group. He's not doing nothing.
Well,
Solo,
don't do that. Don't do that. Because
he's not doing anything worth anything, bro. He's not a credible.
You ain't giving him a chance. He was just he just got eliminated from the tournament.
He wasn't doing anything even before that. He was doing the LWO doing nothing. They totally gave up on SmackDown, bro.
What are you talking about? No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I will do that. No one cares about
SmackDown, bro. Because this dude was building first. They was building towards the him and Rey Mysterio feud. They was doing that. That whole thing was a build. Then after that, he turned on Rey Mysterio, and then he got
Rey Mysterio had his 39th surgery on his left knee.
Right, he got into the tournament. You know what I'm saying? And he did his thing or whatever. Brung these dudes out. Humberto and what's my dude? Garza. He brought them.
I like Angel Garza.
He is doing something. You know what do you mean? Don't do that.
That's not nothing, man. That's not a believable main event, credible threat right there. That's mid card.
We know damn well he's not going to be in the main event. He's going to be like in the mid card.
Basically, my point is that you can see cooking going on Raw. There's actual
you see cooking on SmackDown too.
There's no cooking on SmackDown.
Yeah, all right.
SmackDown's the shit.
And then you also got these dudes. What's their name? The Testament. What's their name is so trash. But they're cooking. Hold on. We got these chicks. What's their damn name? Damn, I forgot they motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? With Bailey and they cook.
AOP and
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You got the Testament.
AOP and Cross. There you go. AOP and Cross.
They got them. You got the Pride. Oh God, yeah, you got them. They need to do something though. Like
that is the worst. You said that so reluctantly.
I ain't gonna lie. If it was me, I would just have Bobby Lashley just turn senile and just turn on the Street Profits. Fuck it.
That is the worst. That is the worst possible name of all fucking time.
But
anyways,
WWE, I offered you guys. WWE offered you guys to call them street business.
They cooking.
Nah, they ain't cooking shit, bro. They got nothing but expired food.
What's good, Henry? Yo, you stupid.
Oh my God.
SmackDown's the worst. I said this sort of SmackDown's the worst wrestling show on television. Nothing on the show makes any fucking sense.
Yo, I was watching NXT, right? And like they were doing the Dusty cut. And like there was like this black dude, right? And he tried to do a standing a front flip.
Mm-hmm.
like over the top rope. And Trick Williams was standing probably midway through the entrance ramp.
Yeah.
And this poor kid almost ended his fucking life. If it wasn't for Trick sprinting towards the ringside area and catching him, if you would have landed flatly on his back, the amount I started laughing the second that he missed that.
That happened earlier tonight, or did this happen?
Yeah.
That happened tonight. So I'm trying to look that up. Let me see if I can.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, you know it. If that's the case, yo, shout out the Trick, man, saving that kid's life, man.
And the worst part was that the motherfucker had a running head start. He had momentum.
These motherfuckers overshoot they spots for no reason.
Well, I can't really say much. I never did a flip in my whole life, so I wouldn't know how to.
And you still like a good comparison was when Taker did his Taker dive at Mania, and Deuce
he landed on his shape up.
He landed on a cameraman on that night, didn't he?
Yeah, Deuce was the cameraman that night.
Jesus
Deuce was supposed to catch him.
Who? Deuce from Deuce and Domino?
Yeah.
He was the cameraman?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of town. You serious?
Yeah, that's Deuce. You can't
That
tell?
that blew my mind too when I saw that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
Deuce.
he had one job and he fucked up.
Dude was supposed to catch. Dude was supposed to
No,
catch
he
him.
didn't bum to take a like all this dude Deuce is doing a regular job taping the match. Here comes
I
Bum
guarantee you the second they went backstage, Taker was going to fuck him up hardcore. Pause.
And
he had Maven flashbacks.
He had made flashbacks.
oh my god.
He was going to end Deuce's life.
You know, it's crazy. That wasn't as bad as the pyrotechnic guy almost burning him alive during his entrance.
He probably did kill him.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He probably did kill him.
You know that dude got fired.
You know he got fired, especially after he was warned to move the pyro out of the way, and he didn't.
And I heard that the people over there, they smelled a little bit of this dude's flesh. That's fucking sick.
I actually rewatched
that was in the
match.
chamber, right? The one that HBK turned on Taker.
He was actually he was supposed to start the match, but because it was the only time ever in his entire career where he ran to the ring, because he was doing his slow walk, and then he was on fire, so he ran to the ring. He was actually
took off his jacket like immediately.
Right, he was supposed to start the match, but because he was burnt, they had to call an audible, and they said, "We'll let you out last if you can find the match." And they probably have edited it by now.
Yeah, they did.
I think the referee was Lil Nate. Every 5 minutes they call in somebody. When they called
give him water, and
they was giving him water bottles and shit.
They was in the
Bro, Taker.
And then the next night on Raw, when he did the promo with Shawn Michaels, his face was like yellow because it was like where he burned and shit. So he actually got burned pretty bad.
Yeah, and I may talk shit about him, but yo, he's a trooper to go through that. I ain't gonna lie, I would have been running, crying like a bitch. You motherfuckers! You trying to burn me?
Like the best Taker backstage moment was when he did the Shawn Michaels. When he was about to do the Shawn Michaels, if Shawn Michaels never Shawn Michaels never did the job for Stone Cold.
None could be funnier when this dude Shawn Michaels got scared of his own pyro. That shit had me crying.
I remember, and it's on YouTube. Trust me, you got to see this shit. It was Arturo Gatti versus Floyd Mayweather Jr., right? And Floyd did his like another man bites the dust entrance that night, right? And they did Arturo Gatti's entrance, and there was like loud fireworks, right? Arturo Gatti was scared shitless of his own fireworks.
Them fireworks be loud as fuck, be like.
Yeah,
that shit hit different when you did live, like when you in IRL, aka in real life, in person. It's not like on TV. It be like a loud ass boom.
Nah, bro. To me, the pyro that really freaked me out the most as a kid going to these shows was Kane.
Yeah, he's number one. Kane is number one when it comes to that.
Was it Booker T? Was it Booker T scared of Kane's pyro?
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
The pyro that got me, the pyro that got me, and I understand like why fans miss it, but like it was way too loud. Raw's War pyro, like when they first made the transition to Raw's War, where it was like, yeah, those pyros were crazy.
Oh man, yo, when Warzone, oh man, those are the days when Warzone started and they hit all of the fireworks and the pyro, and that's when you get lit. Like, yeah,
the funniest
to act ignorant.
The funniest pyro of all fucking time was the nitro pyro when it goes to the second hour.
Oh yeah, they'll deal like
that shit will go off in the middle of matches.
That shit was so random. Like, why?
Like 5, 4, 3, 2, and like you can tell that every single wrestler was like, I gotta hurry up and pin this motherfucker before the pyro goes off.
Right.
But yeah, let's get to the results and Hard to Kill. Why not? Since we brought it up, and it was actually a decent pay per view. I ain't see the whole pay per view as a whole, but I watched highlights here and there. I did my little homework. So, what do y'all think about that pay per view?
I like the ending that it was Dolph and Moose. That was going to be the next possible matchup for Moose. I
you
like.
already know TNA. They're gonna give the belt to Dolph Ziggler. I don't know about right away, but they might have him rack a couple of wins here and there. On his way to the heavyweight championship. But
what I think they're gonna do is they're probably gonna do with Ziggler the same that they did with John Morrison. They're gonna build him up and do the match at Bound for Glory.
Then Moose is gonna go off on Moose is gonna go off on Dolph Ziggler the way that Austin Aries went off on.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Moose is willing to do the job because Moose is a company man.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I am glad that they did give the belt to Moose for his loyalty, though. I liked his reign as world champion the first time he had it.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody is.
No, was that the first or the second reign? The second reign was the wrestling god, right? Which one was it?
It was the one where he beat Josh Alexander.
The one before that. The one before
that mid Cardona line. That shit always gets me.
Yo, Matt Cardona needs to stop playing and come to the Rumble. Like, I don't mind him showing up in the Rumble and getting eliminated. It's all good if he gets eliminated. Just him being there for that mark out moment, I'm here for it.
No. The person that should be in the Rumble is Moose. That mid Cardona line alone should put him in the Rumble.
How is he gonna be in the Rumble if he got the?
I don't give a fuck. Put him in.
It wouldn't be. Would you really? It wouldn't be a shock if he was. I mean, they had Mickie James in the Rumble, and she wore the TNA women's.
Yeah, to the Rumble. Yeah.
Well,
they didn't acknowledge.
They did it with the women. They didn't do it with the guys.
You cannot do. He cannot say what he said about Roman and all those things without him not showing up at the Rumble.
But then that happened years ago, didn't it?
Don't give a fuck.
That happened like 2 years.
Put him in.
Man, listen.
That should have been like 5 years ago. Like,
I don't give a fuck. Put him in.
So speaking of belts, man, those new TNA belts look fire.
I like them.
Yeah, they do. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them look a little similar, and but they all do look good though.
Who saw the Dana Brooke debut? I was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this Tony Storm shit?
Ash by Elegance.
I don't give a fuck.
I ain't gonna lie. I looked at it at first. I looked at it crazy at first, but I'm gonna give it a chance because people will say, yeah, it may be a ripoff of
it ain't black. She ain't in black and white.
But I was thinking like maybe she might go on a maybe like a Jessica Rabbit type of shit. Maybe she might that might be her persona like a Jessica Rabbit.
I don't like that, but still. Don't know. Not when Timeless Tony Storm is out there. No, don't do a copycat.
At least she's not doing things.
If she's doing Jessica Rabbit, if she's doing like a Jessica Rabbit type of role, she won't be buying it for Tony Storm.
Yeah, and plus she's not doing things in black and white like Tony Storm is. So,
sure, like I'll give you guys that. I'll give it a chance. I'll watch it for 2 weeks. And if it's anything like Tony Storm, I am going to.
You had 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Damn, that's like 2 days. They
don't give a shit. 2 weeks.
What? They show airs like what, once a week?
2 Thursdays.
Well, anyway, Sandman. I know Sandman's happy that Dreamer lost to Crazy Steve.
Yes, I am. Get the fuck out of here.
I know how much champagne did you pop for Crazy Steve?
I'm looking at this shit. I'm looking at when he presented him the new digital media belt. I'm like, are y'all really fucking serious? He said, yeah, Tommy Dreamer. Oh, excuse me, Bummy Dreamer. Here goes a new belt. I'm like, if you don't get your
Sandman didn't pop champagne. Sandman popped Cristal and that shit.
Or I'll bring it back. And pulled out the Cristal.
Oh man. Well,
But
Crazy
shout out
Steve
to Crazy
deserved it
Steve. He
though.
definitely deserves that shit.
Crazy Steve been a company man for years. He definitely deserves a
Yeah, he,
single.
he deserves he deserves a
The part
single phone, and
the part that
hopefully,
was crazy was when
yo, what I would have for him since he's a digital media champion. This is what I would have Crazy Steve do. Y'all remember like those Joker vignettes and promos when on in the Dark Knight? Remember when the camera was shaking? He was holding the camera and talking and shit.
oh yeah.
I
I would
like.
have
I thought
Crazy
those were
Steve do
cool.
that shit like via YouTube videos, get himself over.
Didn't Sammy
I,
Callahan used to do something like that?
I think
I don't
so.
know. I don't
I don't
know.
know if we did an impact though.
Who saw a real quick change or do you mind, Sammy?
As long as it's not sports or whatever, we
No,
talking
no, no,
wrestling
no,
right now.
no. Like it's wrestling related.
What happened? What's up?
But like I was talking to Sam in private about it. But who saw that Jack Perry?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We were getting there.
Oh
We are just going
yeah,
through
when he
DNA.
showed up
Okay,
on
okay.
When he showed up on
Yeah.
New Japan, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
We'll
that's
get.
how I said we're gonna talk about that too. I was talking about that at the beginning of the show. I was
Oh,
saying
like I
I'll
wasn't
go
there. My
first.
bad.
I'll go first and then I'll let y'all go. Like I was saying that I like it. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted him to be on this dude from Beverly Hills 90210 type of style. His father. What's his name? Dylan. What's his name? Ballet Dylan. You know what I'm saying? Like having on that cool Fonzie prick type of type of vibe.
Okay, first off, he needs to shave the beard before he does any of that shit.
Nah, hell no. Keep the beard. Keep
What?
it.
He looks like he should be in bum fights. Shave the
Well,
beard.
remember he was clean shaven when he was Jungle Bum. He's not Jungle
Sure.
Bum no more.
Okay. My bad.
And he definitely needs to get rid of that fucking that stupid ass fucking symphony shit that he come out to.
He came out to Beethoven. Good lord.
Yeah,
Saxophone.
fucking Beethoven on crack.
Well, he on New Japan now, so they're gonna give him some type of new music.
Yeah, that's his name, Dylan McKay. Dylan McKay. Yeah, from 90210, his pops, some Luke Perry.
When he ripped up that AEW contract, I was like, oh shit, it's about to get interesting.
To be honest, I think him being on New Japan actually works.
Should work, yeah.
Go to a foreign crowd because if he pops up on AEW, he's gonna get showered with Punk chants.
He's gonna
But
get showered
but if that's the
with pump
case,
check the second that he comes back. So yeah, that's not going to change.
I don't
These
think.
fans,
But he should soak that in. He should soak all that in. He really should.
Yeah,
these
but
fans
I don't think at this point in his career he's ready for that yet.
these fans do not touch grass. So yeah, they're not gonna forget.
Nah, he needs to indulge all of that hate. That's the point. But he got to know how to turn that shit into great television.
That's just
gonna be
it.
the
I don't
test.
think he does in the North American crowd. But in New Japan, he could reinvent himself.
Like the best, like the best heel reactions was when the franchise Shane Douglas after he broke that dude's neck.
Oh God.
Yeah, what's my dude name? Greg the Pitbull.
Yeah, Pitbull 2, I think it was, right?
Yeah. Oh, the Pitbull 2. Yes, Pitbull 2.
Yeah, after he broke Pitbull 2's neck, I was like, oh my gosh. That's some evil shit. But he should be like Triple H when he sledged from HBK type levels of shit. That was a fucking heel.
It's fucking 5 degrees. This shit don't make no damn sense.
5 degrees.
5 fucking degrees.
It just
We
stopped
got
snowing when
WWF
it-
in your house, cold day in hell tonight. That's what this is.
Man, this shit, I could walk outside and Glacier will be outside.
Mm.
Like, you want to see my new match? Yeah, I want to see a new match, Glacier. Hell yeah, I want to see a new match.
I was watching.
Glacier was my guy.
I was watching wrestling, and he made fun of him every single week.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of, since it's so cold out here, Who was your favorite cold? Who's the coldest wrestler? You know what I mean? When it comes to anything cold, who's the coldest motherfucker?
Currently, I would say.
You don't mind.
Currently, I would say it is Christian Cage.
Yeah, he definitely cold. He cold as fuck.
Like, dude has no chill. I'm like, dude, where the hell is this Christian been?
The Patriarch. Y'all love that shit. The Patriarch.
The coldest wrestler, yes, two cold Scorpios in his name.
Yeah, there you go. Like you know, mine. It's too cold.
Yeah,
all right. Other than Stone Cold now, like, because that's a cheat. You can't cheat.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's cheating.
What?
That's cheating. You can't say Stone. Now you said Too Cold. I got you. Like I agree, but you can't say
Right.
Stone Cold. Stone Cold. That's cheating.
Right.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody colder than Stone Cold. Let's really be real.
I'm telling you, there was 2 Stone Cold moments that would always put him hit that heel run. The beginning of that heel run when he beat the shit out of JR, and then when he beat the shit out of Lita. those
Oh god.
those are like, why did they keep it in this direction? But anyways,
I would say Chris Benoit, but fuck him.
Non-cold,
Nobody's more cold than Chris Benoit. Shit.
non-cold related. Kane's heel run when he had the towel over his face.
Oh hell yeah! That was
Dude,
Yeah,
that dude
was destroying everybody.
That dude was giving Linda
Vince
McMahon
alone.
he was giving Linda McMahon tombstones on guardrails and shit.
Yeah, like, I just love the interest alone when he was coming out with the armed security and he was in shackles and the
should have
black
kept
towel
that
over
entrance.
his head.
That entrance was
I loved
hard.
it. That was like the best version that came to me.
There was three moments in that entire storyline that made me say holy shit. When he burned JR, that was one.
Oh my god! I can't believe they did that.
That shit was so fake.
Hey, but that's a hell of a spot for JR to take. Like, you can't fake fire. I understand they had like a padding or something there, of course. So,
Yeah, fire retarded.
My favorite Kane segment, and I don't know how the hell there's no way they did this live. They had to do multiple takes, and the shit was hella sus. Was that stupid May 19th angle where Kane got in Big Show's face?
I love May 19th.
Yeah, but when he got in Big Show's face, and he's like, "You said that name."
Oh yeah, that was wild. When it was a tag team.
Big Show's nose was touching Kane's nose, and he was like, May 19th. Shit is so stupid.
Oh,
the Shawn Michaels line was pretty funny. When he went up to that job and said, May 19th, May 19th. Okay, came back.
Kane and Big Show tag team champions.
Him and the Big Show were a dope ass tag team, honestly.
Who?
I'm talking about him and fucking RVD. They were a lit tag team, bro.
Two
What
with
else
Kane.
was it? Rob Van Dam. That's why.
Yeah.
Number two on my list is when Kane electrocuted Shane McMahon's balls on national TV.
Oh my god, that shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, when Kane was electrocuting Shane, if you go back and watch that, there was a dude in the front row that said, "Sucks to be you, dude."
Yeah, it does. Nah, but what Kane moment made me laugh when he choke slammed Eric Bischoff off the stage. Like,
Yeah, that was number 3. That was gonna be my number 3.
oh my god, yo, Eric Bischoff's feet hit the back of his head. If you look back at that shit.
Oh man, y'all got me thinking like I should have fucking did. Today's topic should have been cold moments. This is so cold. Like we can do this shit all night, Paul.
See, and they're never gonna do that, man. We talked about this last week. That's the only way Cross and AOP will get over. They're gonna have to be on that 3-minute warning Kane towel bullshit.
Yeah.
Just come out and just fucking kill people indiscriminately and just leave. And just leave.
But the thing is, I'm gonna give it a chance before I
I'm gonna give it a chance too. Yes.
Triple H that entire mid 2000s run when he beat the shit out of HBK, then we beat the shit out of Lita.
Dude was just hitting people with sledgehammers and chairs just randomly. Like, good lord.
then we beat the shit out of that entire roster with Evolution.
I remember
Yo,
like teenage me. I remember teenage me thought Ric Flair was like so fucking stupid when he gave Triple H a hug while Triple H was holding. He gave Triple H a hug while Triple H was holding a sledgehammer, and 15-year-old me was like, "Gee, I wonder where this is going."
and then a few seconds later, when Flair turned around, Triple H nailed him.
Don't feel left out, Toe. That should caught all of us by surprise.
And then
we didn't
three.
expect that shit either.
And then number 3, and this is probably the coldest wrestler of all fucking time, bald head Randy Orton. The shit that he pulled.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Legacy on? That's legacy on, right?
Yes.
Yo, Randy Orton was insane when he did the shit that he did.
When he hangman DDT'd Stephanie McMahon, and they gave her a kiss. I was like, oh.
Yeah. That was
cold, man.
That was cold.
And that was 2 weeks before he kicked his father-in-law and Shane and Vince in the
You're
head.
right, man. That was cold. Then they went to Mania and had a cold ass match that put me to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's the only thing. Bro, that's the only thing I hated about. Nah, that's the only thing I hated about that feud. The match was not it, bro.
Triple H literally.
You know, that's the thing about Orton. I've had this conversation with John before. And it's my first time saying it here on the Roundtable. I don't put the full blame on him. Orton is a really weird case because he's obviously a future Hall of Famer, multiple-time champion, Royal Rumble winner, Money in the Bank winner. He's done a lot of stuff. But you know what's crazy about Orton? When you look at his career, his WrestleMania resume is actually very lacking. It's just kind of there.
When Triple H,
memorable moments.
When Triple H,
he hasn't really, in my opinion, he hasn't really had a true.
Like they're supposed to be in Chicago Mania weekend, right? Or like is it Mania weekend, or is this something, or is it before Mania?
No, I'm talking about.
Like, is it in March or is it in April?
I think I got hit.
It's like New Japan.
Oh shit!
What happened?
I think I got hit.
Fuck.
What, from TNA?
Yeah, I think I got hit just now, motherfucker.
Oh, I didn't think they would care.
Like TNA.
Gotta shut it down, yeah. Thanks for pulling up. I got shit real quick before the shit festers.
All right,
dude.
Fuck.
Friday.
Damn. Later.